Hello and welcome, hope you're doing great. My name is Tino and welcome to this new 1-year-old channel. And I was asked about a few good plane designs, and while doing tests I found something cool, something interesting about the difference between torpedo bombers and dive bombers, and I would like to share the results with you. So this is the Naval bomber. The Naval bomber should have one torpedo. It should be level 2. You get this quite early, 1940, and this is completely optional. You can add the radio navigation, or you can extend the range if you plan to use this from land. So I'm going to use this from the carriers, but I also add several fuel tanks so we can fly quite a long distance if I use this from a land base. As you can see, the naval strike is 17 and minus 12 agility, naval targeting 8 points, and that's about port strike also 17, and finally is also able to do naval patrol. Total cost 13.5, but you can do this cheaper if you want to use this just from the carriers. The carrier doesn't seem to mess with range. The auto engage no matter the distance, and the cost will be 17.7. If you're not planning to add fighter protection, you can add heavy machine guns, self-sealing tank that will give some decent defense, and also using the tanks to extend the range, so this is another option. The dive bomber use the heavy bomb blocks. You can use 3 of them using the 1940 model. You need a better engine, more powerful, and you can add also the extra tanks, and you can add the dive brakes. The dive brakes are very important because they are going to give you extra targeting, so you are having less damage but more targeting. As you can see now, the naval targeting is 9, naval attack is 9, but you have a much higher naval targeting, 6 plus 12, so you have an 18 naval targeting. So what's better? A naval attack of 17 and 8 targeting, or a naval attack of 9 but 18 on targeting, so much higher targeting but lower damage. So we are going to do this test right now. Also, if you use the dive bomber model, you have a huge logistical strike and also a huge ground attack strike. So this is very good if you plan to bombard an island or a port while your troops are landing. You can help a lot the troops, and you can do that with the torpedo bomber. For this test I designed a fleet with 4 carriers. 2 of them use close air support and 2 of them use torpedo bombers. So I have here the 4 carriers, and I send them out on several missions, and we are going to collect the results now. So let's open the results. This one use dive bombers. We are going to check the history, and this is all the ships that this plane sank. Remember, close air support. These are ships that contributed in the sinking, and these are the ones that sank or give the final blow. So this is the results of the first carrier with dive bomber. The second one also used dive bombers. We are going to check this now. It let me click, and here it is. This is also dive bombers. Worse results than the last one. Check by yourself. Now we are going to go to the torpedo bombers. This one, you see torpedo bombers. This is all. And the last one also torpedo bombers. Torpedo bombers. And here it is. This is the last one. No scroll. This is all. So it's very hard to tell. Kind of similar results. I thought that the one with torpedo bombers were going to hit more heavy ships, and the one with dive bomber, more precision, we are going to be able to hit the fast moving destroyer, but was not the case. I think that they were kind of similar. This is dive bomber. dive bomber, very few results. Again, torpedo bomber. This is torpedo bomber. But remember that the dive bomber can also hit the ports. So for example, if you are trying to take Hawaii or whatever, you can use the dive bombers to help a lot your marines. So I would like to hear the conclusions from you guys. This is the testing, but there is not much information on the web about targeting, but I think that the results were quite even, with a little small favor through the torpedo bombers in naval combat, and as overall the dive bomber is kind of more multi-role, but does quite well in naval combat too. Thanks for being there. Would like to hear from you. Have a great day. Bye bye.